Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Fortnite OG is officially back in the game.
Oh, let's go! That's class!
After, I don't even know how long. I want to say about 5 years since we've last seen, like, real OG, like, back in Chapter 1. Not Season OG, because that was kind of rushed and kind of, not a shit show. It was still super fun, but it wasn't the real OG. Anyways, yes, in Chapter 6, we finally saw the return. Of course, that's coming up today, and I wanted to give my first thoughts on it. I have 3 categories I'm going to be ranking this on. As you can tell, there's no script here. I'm just going to be ranking on, is it fun? Is it accurate to OG Fortnite, or is it OG? And will it keep up with Chapter 6, at least from this first impression? So, is it fun? Fuck yeah. I love Season OG already. I mean, it's pretty basic, right? There's no mobility. There's very little heals. I think there's only medkits, slurps, bandages, half pots. Minis aren't in the game yet. And big pots are super rare, which is one of my big issues. I feel like I never have shield. I was playing some games and I literally could not find any. And if you're playing squads, I could only imagine it's a fucking wasteland for trying to find shields. One person might have 50 and then 75 white health from bandages, but that's about it. And as well, the loot pool is super basic, but that's just Chapter 1, right? Chapter 1 guns, they're cool. The double pump is back. It feels really weird. Like, it feels like it's close to being what it used to be, but then there's times when I switch to my pump and it just doesn't shoot, and I'm left there with my ass just wide in the open as some guy just randomly just sends me right back to the lobby. Very weird how it's not working how it's supposed to, but overall, not bad. Of course, builds are gonna be sweaty because people are like, I need my Fortnite wins, I need my Fortnite wins, I need my Fortnite wins, I need my OG wins, I need my OG wins. But overall, it's very fun, and I think no build is very interesting. I played it with my friend. You're probably watching footage of that right now. And I think no build, if anything, is the more accurate Chapter 1 experience, but still, it's fine. It's fun. I think both modes are great, but I would like to see Epic maybe change the big pot spawn rate just a little bit. Like, I know Remix had the same issue, and then they did the same thing to Remix, and then it was all kind of solved. So I hope Epic does the same. I mean, if you really want to be OG, in Season 1, big pots were gray. They were common rarity, so make them more common and change the rarity. I think it'd be a very funny idea. Now, next point. Is it OG/accurate? I mean, there's a lot of things, yes. 100%. I mean, obviously, most of the weapon models, double pump, the overall feel of the game, it feels pretty accurate. There are some things that they kept, like quality of life, like things like turbo building and how you can actually build over obstacles and objects now. Some changes were necessary. I personally think turbo building should have been removed or nerfed. I think that would have been pretty fun to see how pro players, or just players in general, build players in general, adjust to this new no turbo build like lifestyle in OG. Or well, I guess it's not new, I guess it's old, but my point still stands. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But there are certain things that are really weird, right? I already mentioned how double pump feels really buggy and really weird. I'm assuming it's because it's on a new engine, so obviously Epic couldn't just copy and paste the same code that allowed double pump in before, which I think is stupid because I feel like if you're working on a new engine that's just supposed to be an enhanced or better version, shouldn't you be able to do the exact same things, if not better, on the new engine? Right? Doesn't that seem a bit weird? Doesn't that seem a bit odd? There's also some other smaller things, like for example, a lot of the icons aren't the same, but the sounds and models look the same. Like, SCAR, AR, Tactical Shotgun, purple and gold snipers, RPGs, and scoped ARs are all different. And if I remember correctly, I believe they all have the OG sound effects. And it's really weird hearing a Chapter 2 bolt action make the sound of a Chapter 1 bolt action. Very weird. I hope that Epic hotfixes this because it's a very minor critique and to be honest doesn't matter that much. But it does break the immersion a small bit, you know. Especially considering everything else about the gun is the exact same. Like, it's OG SCAR sound, OG damage, OG everything. Well, actually, it's almost OG damage. It's technically not 89 headshot, but to be fair, that would be absolutely broken. 70's fine and still is pretty crazy. Speaking of which, all the guns are dead accurate on their damage. I already mentioned how the headshot for the ARs isn't exactly, and there is first shot accuracy, which again, that's just quality of life. I feel like that needed to be in the game. But overall, I'd say it's pretty damn close. Moisty Myers looks really weird. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Maybe I'm just tripping, but I swear if I look at the Chapter 1 map, it looks different. than how it does now. Maybe that's a Season 2 or Season 3 thing where they changed it so the swamp biome is like bigger and the map has changed accordingly. But I don't know, I feel like Moisty Mires looks really weird and I can't shake that feeling. But overall, I honestly really like playing a Fortnite without tilted towers, shifty shafts, haunted hills, blah blah blah. I think it's very fun, and again, it's very accurate to Season 1. I'm happy that Epic didn't just go ahead and, put in all of the popular locations instantly. They're actually, trying their best to keep it OG. But again, it seems like that they're not doing that to a certain extent because rockets are capped at 12. I'm not going to complain about bunkers and no build, but I do think that's kind of weird. As well, the ammo caps, I'm pretty sure, are in the game, which is still kind of weird to me personally, but overall, is it OG? I mean, if I were to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being this doesn't feel like OG Fortnite at all, and then 10 being it's a perfect 1-to-1, I'd probably give it a 7 or 8. I think that the models kind of pull it down. The double pump feeling kind of wonky kind of pulls it down, though to be fair, pump tack still does feel good and is still good. And by the way, I'm not saying double pump is bad. No, double pump is spectacular. I love it. As well, I think the main problem with the weapon models, by the way, or not models, the icons, is just that they look weird, right? Like, they look weird compared to the OG pump and the OG sniper and the OG this and the OG that. Overall, though, it's fine. It works. And if I'm nitpicking about icons, that's how you know it's damn good and it's damn accurate. Like, oh god, a picture isn't the exact same. This is an OG Fortnite. Oh my god. But the last one I want to talk about here in this quick little video, will OG Fortnite keep up? I think this is going to be a more long-winded question that I can't answer immediately, but I think Season 1, if it gets like a small Winterfest update, I think it'll be able to keep up. I think if Epic gives small updates, I think it'd be really cool if for like a little while, even if it's just 1 week, we had the Zapatron in the game. I don't know if they're going to update OG. I don't know if they've clarified that they are or aren't, but I really hope that if they do some fun stuff with it. Because, I mean, we're going to have this mode for 2 months, and if they don't change it at all in those 2 months, it'll die. Obviously, right? Battle Royale's getting constantly updated, Reload's getting constantly updated. I don't see them not updating OG, to at least keep it, moving and keep player counts active. But I think that for friends, for fun, once the sweats get done with it and go back to Battle Royale, because that's the only place where they can earn money in tournaments, I think we're going to be fine. I think that it'll keep up perfectly fine. A lot of casual players will enjoy it. As well, I just want to say I'm very happy. It seems like there's little to no bots, and I don't think bot lobbies are enabled. Meaning that it's like OG Fortnite. Though I'm pretty sure skill-based matchmaking is still in the game, which is just annoying. I don't know why Epic goes so far, but then pulls it right back. No, skill-based matchmaking is still in the game. Especially since Ranked is being added soon, and I really hope when they do add Ranked, which I'm assuming is going to be Season 2, I really hope that when they add Ranked, pubs lose skill-based matchmaking, because I think it'll just make it an overall more casual experience for a lot of players. They won't have to try as hard because they're not going to be fighting as sweaty players, right? They're not going to be fighting people of their skill level. And when you put Booga in a lobby that's full of elite players and higher, you're going to have him trying harder, and the poor buddy who just won his game, who hasn't played the game in 2 months and he's just put into that lobby, he's gonna get shit on and then he's gonna not want to play Fortnite anymore. So please, Epic, please vault skill-based matchmaking from OG. And I think that's all I really have to say. Update the damn mode, please. I beg of you. Don't just leave this to die besides the season updates. I would be very, very sad. Also, I actually really don't have much more to say. I guess my final thoughts are OG is really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it just in these first couple games. I'll be giving my more in-depth thoughts once Seasons 1, 2, and 3 are released, because I'm going to do a retrospective of all 3 at once, since those seasons are all pretty similar. So, thank you guys for watching. New video should be up soon. I just wanted to give my first impressions on this because it was really cool to play again. I really missed OG. And Chapter 6 is fun, but I think I might be playing OG and Reload more. I don't know, something about it. It's something about the balancing that I just like from the OG guns compared to the new guns. Anyways, guys, I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Toodaloo.